Good morning, YouTube Nation. It's Sal. Guess what? Had a very interesting night last night, to say the least. I'll get to that later. It's a beautiful, brisk, bit chilly, bit windy Sunday morning in New York, November 29th. The reason I'm talking to you right now is because I was taking a stroll and lo and behold, Patsy's Italian restaurant, one of my favorite places in the city. Definitely old school. And please disregard this running car. Bad for the environment, sir. And bad for my windpipe. Anyway, this is it. Quick story. On the anniversary of Frank Sinatra's death, don't remember the exact day, unfortunately. No, I'm sorry, it was his birthday. I apologize. It was his birthday, which I believe is December 12th, if I'm not mistaken. Forgive me if I'm wrong. But anyway, I'm sitting at the bar right up front. I'll try to get a shot of it if I can. And in walks in Chaz Palminteri. What I didn't know was that on that day, not only was it Frank Sinatra's birthday, which I didn't know when I came here, but they were also having a little party upstairs to, commiserate the occasion, and other luminaries followed. Tony Danza, I heard De Niro was here. I didn't see him, but, a lot of celebrities, and I was home. I just came home from Florida, and I was taking a crack at a lot of things, namely trying to find a place to live and find work. Ironically enough, as I am now. And we'll get to more of that at another time. Anyway, let's take a stroll because I can't stand still very long. This is Patsy's. Probably, one of the best places for pasta. And it was one of Frank's staples, one of his go-tos, as it is mine. Okay, so thank God we can actually see. That's where I was sitting when I met Chaz. I was sitting right there, and the crazy thing is that something tells me he would remember me, even though we spoke for just a couple minutes. And I'll tell the story as I walk away. What happened was, like I said, did not realize the occasion, just came from Macaroni, sitting at the foot of the bar, and walks in Chaz, and he stopped, which was interesting because there was no one around besides me, and he didn't even see me. Quick plug, Joe G's, he's a friend of mine, the owner, really nice guy. This is his spot right next to Patsy's, and he does well, so as you can imagine, he has excellent food. But back to the story. So he stops, and I don't like bothering celebrities, I really don't, because not to have a swelled head, I know I'm going to make it, and when I do, I'm going to really want my privacy at times. But I had to say something because he did what I want to do, which is star in his own movie. He wrote A Bronx Tale, as I'm sure most of you know. So I'm writing a movie based on my life that I'm going to star in. I said, how do I not say anything? I haven't met Stallone yet, but he was my inspiration. But, Chaz did what I want to do and did a great job, he had a one-man show in L.A. De Niro saw it and said, I want to make this into a movie. So the rest is history. He stops, and I say, okay, I have to at least say hello. So I got up very calm and cool, approached him, and he could not have been more receptive or more kind. A true gentleman. All I said was, Chaz, my name is Sal. And he said, how you doing, Sal? And that warm, beautiful voice he has. And I said, I'm great. I just wanted to say hello. And that was that. We shook hands, and it was perfect. So yeah, I just wanted to tell that story since we happened to be walking by Patsy's this morning. Last night was a very eventful night, which I won't get into, but it was truly eventful. I will say this: I am no longer singing at Ferraris. I might as well tell you why, because I'm unfiltered, as many of you know. This is what happened. I sang my heart out. I told a few jokes. It couldn't have gone better, in my opinion, and I'm my own worst critic. Got a phone call the next morning. I was expecting to sing again at Ferraris on Saturday, because that was Friday night, Black Friday. Unfortunately, I don't have any video of it, because I had to use my phone for the karaoke music, and I couldn't wrangle anyone to record me. But anyway, it went great, and got the phone call from Ernest, and yes, I am using his name. I know he's a part owner at least. Anyway, he told me I was no longer needed because I wasn't good enough. I said to him, you didn't even come by and see me or hear me. And he said, well, the neighbors complained. Well, of course the neighbors complained. They don't want to hear anything. Because half of them got one foot in the grave and the other one's about to trip behind them. I'm sorry, but that's the truth. The neighborhood is swelled up with older people that just want quiet. I could have been the Fifth Symphony Orchestra, they would have complained. Now, I don't even know if that's a thing, but you see where I'm going with this. Was I disappointed? Extremely, because I thought we were going to have a relationship. I thought it was going to be a steady gig, that I'd have fun and get paid. But guess what, people? I took it in stride. I said to myself, his loss. I'll find another spot. But I gotta say this. All of my instincts are telling me to get the fuck out of here. Because I'm encountering nothing but cold people, and the weather's about to get cold too. And I'm not a fan of either. What does that mean for me? It would mean starting over again in another place, still being homeless with no money. Well, folks, sometimes you got to use your noggin, and I told myself, don't do it. You got to stick it out. You got to save your money. I'm about to get a place to live for free. I'm not going anywhere. Even if I have to put my career on hold, so what? I'm not going to be living by my short hairs in another city. I have relationships here. There are good people here. So let's just say this. I will stop at nothing to make my dreams come true. But right now, I have to hunker down to an extent. Get a steady gig that I can show up for. You know, where I'm not on my feet. Hopefully an office job of some kind. Kind of reminds me of Rocky 2. For those of you that didn't see it, Rocky had a bad eye. And if he took one more shot to the head, he was gonna go blind. The doctors told me he can't fight no more. So he stopped fighting. Now, in the movie, he comes back to fight, of course. As will I. But sometimes you gotta hang the gloves up, you know, just to regroup or whatever the case is. In my case, it's simply a matter of not having any opportunities. You know? All the comedy clubs are closed. Restaurants are down to 25% inside. Supposedly, this is the rumor, that New York is about to get shut down. Let's ask this gentleman, sir. What's your take on the current COVID situation? Have you heard, are we going to get shut down?
I don't know. I've heard like a passing whisper on such things, but I'm only here selling Christmas trees.
If you don't mind, just speak up so we can hear you on the... This is YouTube, and I'm Sal.
Hi, Sal.
Hi. What's your name?
I'm Darden.
Darden. Nice name.
Yeah, so passing whispers, but for the most part, you know, where we're at in terms of selling Christmas trees, I think this is something that people are kind of gravitating towards regardless. And
Right.
I haven't heard much in terms of, you know, whether or not things are going to get shut down. There's been a few whispers.
You're a very eloquent man.
Thank you, sir.
Are you a writer by chance?
I have done some writing, I guess.
Really? You're an artist.
I don't know, yeah, sometimes.
What's your passion?
I don't know, I like to play.
That makes two of us.
Yeah.
May I be so bold to ask, in what way?
In what way? I like sports. I like interactive activity
Right.
that allows for consensual competition or a chance to, you know, accomplish something together. It's just grand, always.
And what is your favorite sport?
My favorite sport? That's like saying, what's your favorite song? Sal? You know what I'm
Okay,
saying,
all right.
man? But I play Frisbee to my heart.
Gotcha. Now, down in Florida, they have these Frisbee. You try to hit the next target.
Yeah, Frisbee golf.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Do they have that in New York?
Yeah, they have that everywhere, all over the world.
Okay, that's
Yeah,
fun.
Yeah.
I dig it.
Yeah, but that's different. So we play a 7-on-7 game. That's sort of like, I don't know. It's like a mix between soccer and basketball.
Understood.
But-
I think I've seen it once.
Yeah. Good stuff.
No offense, but it put me to sleep.
Yeah, no offense. No offense taken. I can understand. Yeah.
Now, Darden, I just want to let you know something. I came home a little while ago.
Right on. Being home, New York.
Right.
Yeah.
I was in Vegas,
Yep.
and I don't want to keep you from working,
You're fine,
so
no, I just don't want to let trees be in people's way.
yeah. And listen, thank you for doing what you do, because you're bringing the Christmas spirit to New York, right? We need it. We really need it right now.
It's good to be here, Sal. I love New York City. I really do.
Are you from New York City originally?
I'm not.
Where are you from?
Massachusetts.
Where?
Well,
Tell me specifically, because I got friends there.
yeah?
What
Well,
town?
Okay, well, I've got connections in Concord and Acton, Mass.
Okay.
That's my family, but personally, I grew up in Amherst, Northampton, and then my mom currently lives in West Stockbridge. So we kind of,
Okay, I'm going to take that as a sign that I should call my sister today, because that's where she lives.
where
And
about?
we haven't talked in a while.
Where about?
Well, she went to UMass Amherst.
Yeah?
I'm not sure of the specific town, but I think it's Northampton
Yeah.
or that vicinity.
Yeah, awesome. What's your sister's name?
Rebecca.
Rebecca. That warms my heart. I encourage such things.
Well, I appreciate that. She's the best.
Yeah.
I've been through a few things, which has distanced myself from my family.
Right.
In my opinion, due to no fault of my own. Just, maybe they just don't understand me. Listen, I'm a black sheep, I'll admit it.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't even know why.
Right.
Because I do nothing but love.
Right.
But what I'm doing right now is trying to stay positive and stay focused, because I'm embarking on a comic career, on a singing career, and I'm writing a movie that I'm going to star in. So if I'm going to do those things, I have to stay focused. I have to control my temper, which is probably the hardest thing for me to do. And I hope my family comes around. I really do.
Right on. They will. You've got it all, man. You've got it all. You totally will.
Well, I appreciate the optimism and the support, really.
So you say comic? Will you stand for my theme here for a second?
Of course. Go for it.
Well, we're working with trees, so I figure every day I got to come up with some wordplay or some joke.
Let's hear it.
For the customers. So today I was thinking about who plays the coolest Christmas music.
Who sings or?
Yeah, who sings? Who plays
Gotcha.
the coolest?
Are you asking
Yeah,
me
I'm
or?
asking you. Who do you think it might be? Like
Okay, so
of all time.
a little off the beaten path.
Yeah.
Luther Vandross
Uh-huh.
has a great Christmas album.
Uh-huh.
Almost every song on the album he wrote is an original song.
Cool.
Okay? Now, let's go to another one. Tony Bennett
Uh-huh.
has a great Christmas album.
Okay.
Barbara Streisand
Yeah.
has maybe the best one.
All right. Mariah Carey's got a pretty good one.
Mariah Carey, you can't go wrong with her. And I did think of another one. Okay. My personal favorite, Andy Williams. Here's one. Donny Hathaway.
I've heard that.
Right. So he does the song, which is probably my favorite, and I'm going to smack myself for not remembering it. Anyway, I'm sure my fans will chime in and let me know.
Right on.
And they'll probably want to smack me too. How about I sing a song for you right now?
Please.
Unless you had a joke to tell, I wasn't sure.
Well, no, I mean, I really was just thinking about probably the little-known artist, Santana Claus.
Oh,
Have a Merry Christmas.
please, more volume.
Oh, no, that's it.
Oh,
That was
okay.
Santana Claus, man.
I didn't mean to cut you off there, by the way.
No, I love how you took it literally because I actually love Christmas music too. Freaking.
Is there any bad time of year to not listen to Christmas
No, in
music?
fact, I get songs stuck in my head all year round. I'll be thinking like, I'm dreaming of a white
Uh-oh.
Christmas.
I've got some competition.
Something I used to know.
You have a great voice.
All year long.
Darden,
Stuck in
you
my
have a
head.
really good voice. No bullshit.
Yeah.
Really. Have you ever sung in front of other people besides me?
I mean, a few times, yeah.
Well, if you want to, you should keep that going.
Yeah, I like singing. I sing every day. Yeah, gotta-
Well, listen, these videos are not about me. They're about beautiful women like these two
Good morning, guys.
who can't take a compliment, but that's okay. Typical New Yorkers. Anyway, like I said, I'm going to stay positive, Darden. They could have said thank you. You know, thank you would have been appropriate.
Yeah, you know, they just...
It's okay. Yeah. Boom. Done.
Done.
Darden, I'm going to part ways because I
Oh.
need to eat. It's been a pleasure.
It's really been awesome. Thank you for stopping by.
Love you, man.
Take care. Love you too.
Take care. And I'll be back for a tree.
I know. We'll see you around.
So we got to cut this off because I don't want to go over my time limit. That was a really cool guy. And I'm really glad I got to meet him and talk to him and put him on my YouTube page because, like I said, these videos are not about me. Listen, I get enough attention when I'm on stage, and hopefully that'll be soon. That being said, these videos they're kind of developing on their own. And what they're turning into is profiles of New Yorkers. And I'm down for that. I'm definitely down for that, you know? But I think each video will take on its own, its own thing, because you never know where they're going to go. I hope I have a lot of viewers, because I could really use the money. You know? I really could. So we got to figure out how to promote this thing. But until next time, I wish you nothing but the best on this Sunday. How about a quick song, since I didn't get to sing yesterday in front of my fans. This is the song I was going to sing to Darden. I hope I can sing it while I walk. We're going to give it a shot. And first I got to make sure I'm walking the right way. Okay, I am. And a 1, and a 2, and a 3. Come fly with me, let's fly away. If you could use some exotic booze, there's a bar in far Bombay. Come on, fly with me, let's fly away. Come fly with me, let's float down to Peru. In Llama Land, there's a one-man band, and he'll toot his flute for you. Maybe something else, too. Come on, fly with me, let's fly away. Excuse me. Once I get you up there, I'll be holding you so near. You may even hear a whole gang of cheers, 'cause we're together. Weather-wise, it's such a cuckoo day. Just say those words and we'll repeat those words. down to Acapulco Bay. It's such a perfect day for flying, honeymoon. Oh, babe, I know I messed it up. Come fly with me, let's fly, let's fly. Pack up, let's fly away. I'll tell you what, folks, I really wish I could. I'm really getting sick of this city, I'm not gonna lie. Now, Darden was a gem. Unfortunately, he's a gem in a world of stones. We need more Dardens around here, because right now I'm getting a lot of cold shoulders. I'll tell you a little bit about yesterday real quick. I'm sorry this is going a bit long. I don't mean it to. As a matter of fact, let me stop the video and start up again. Give me a second.